What's going on YouTube? It's Big Philly with Poor Boys RC, and here we are with a review of the HG P407 metal 4x4 pickup. This one is a little bit different in that it's not the RTR version. This is in fact the KIT version, which I didn't know existed. And when I bought this, truth be told, I picked it up off of banggood.com and figured I was getting myself an RTR. I was not getting an RTR. The price was so low because we've got ourselves a KIT version here. So thought I'd do a quick unboxing video to show you guys. I did a quick search online. Didn't see a lot of unboxings for the KIT version, so I thought I'd get out there and put one out there for everybody looking to maybe pick up this kit. So here it is. Let's get started. Alright guys, so we're going to start off by getting this box off here. And so right away, yeah, we see we've definitely got a bunch of separate boxes here. We've got our signature Toyota decals, not to be mistaken for Toyota. These are definitely Toyota brand. And here's kind of the contents of the box. So we've got, looks like maybe a box full of some screws. We've got a couple axles here, front and rear, Tarshell, and the main axle bracket. Let's see what a main axle bracket looks like. That's our main axle bracket, aka our chassis. Our car shell, which I went for the white version because I'm going to go for the classic blue look on my Bruiser here, so wanted to start off with a white shell just for help out with ease with paint. Here we have the front axle assembly. Get that apart in a minute. Front axle assembly again. Let's hope we don't have two front axles here. It'd be nice to have a rear axle. KIT metal 4x4 pickup. We got a lot of weight here. It's probably just full of screws and bits and pieces to put it together. Here we've got our pre-assembled gearbox assembly, 3-speed transmission, and our scale wheels made for Hangguan RC. Perfect. I guess that's where the HG comes from. Anyway, that's it. I mean, it was all packaged pretty nice. Banggood got it here pretty fast. I live in Canada. This arrived in probably 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, which is pretty quick. So let's open these up. Alright guys, let's start off and check out what these wheels look like. Packaged individually, pre-mounted, nice chrome, super hard rubber, just like a stock Tamiya Bruiser would have. They look nice. That's it. All 4 wheels pre-mounted. Feels like there's no foam in there. And looking a little closer, is this a beadlock? No. No, it's kind of a 3D style. Okay, so yeah, not a beadlock, just a standard rim. Very hard rubber. Chrome looks pretty decent, and same tread pattern as a Bruiser. Pretty cool. Here we have the front axle assembly. this guy open. Nicely packaged. And that's good because this is labeled front axle, and in fact here we have a rear axle, which is nice. So yeah, it looks nice, pre-assembled. See some bearings in there. I'll probably take this apart, make sure there's a bit of grease inside, make sure that everything is nicely lubricated, put some Loctite on these screws, but looks pretty good. Front axle assembly number 2. Let's hope this is actually a front axle and not another rear. Survey says we have a front axle. Looks pretty good. What can I say? Construction looks decent. Pretty, you know, it's beefy. It's all metal. It looks kind of, you know, like it's a painted, almost like a painted pot metal. So it kind of looks, I bet on camera it probably looks like plastic. You know, looking at it right here, it almost looks like plastic, but it's got the weight and the density. You can really feel it's definitely metal. What else can I say about these? You know, not the best fit and finish. Well, you know, the fit's good, I should say. Finish isn't perfect. You look closely, it's far from perfect, but you know, this is going to be a runner for me anyway, so I really don't care. It's going to get beat up a little bit, and that's good. Yeah. Looks like a nice part. What's next? Let's check out the main axle bracket. This large chassis-esque bracket. So here it is. Chassis is pre-assembled. We've got the hangers for the leaf springs already put on there, all the mounts for the leaf springs, body mounts, cross braces. Pretty cool. Again, I'll probably go through it all just because that's my nature, and I will go through and put some Loctite on these screws to make sure everything looks good. But yeah, nice looking chassis. Let's check out the metal 4x4 110 scale 4-wheel drive assemble car crawler mystery box. And what do we have here? Yeah, like we thought, just a bunch of parts. Now they're labeled. We got AS12. Leaf springs are already assembled, which is nice. If you've ever assembled these before, it's nice to have them pre-done. Spacers, washers, some tools, elastic bands. This is kind of neat. They've already threaded the rods, or put the ends on the threaded rods, which is kind of cool. We all know after you've spent 8 hours building a Tamiya, then your thumbs are sore and you start threading these things. It's not the most fun in the world. That's cool. A bunch more screws. Here's the shocks. This bag is super oily. I've read some reviews online saying the shocks weren't full of grease. These definitely feel like they're not full of grease, so I'm going to check that out. Although the bag is really, really greasy. Screws. Here we have some damper oil. Jesus, just like Tamiya. That's so funny. High class lithium grease for you classy folks out there. That's the stuff you want to use. Big beefy skid plate, pretty cool. Axles, or drive shafts I should say, just like a Tamiya. Cool. Very, very cool. A lot of good stuff. Parts all seem to be made of nice quality. How about the gearbox assembly? Let's see. When I built my Hilux high lift, I'll tell you, building the gearbox and making it work took me longer than building the rest of the truck did. So to have this pre-built, oh my goodness, what a thing of beauty. So, I'll get this, clean this up a little bit. So there it is, a pre-built gearbox. This motor looks a lot like a, if you guys have been on eBay, the Surpass brand that's out there now. I think it's part of the Ghoul RC family, where they've got this kind of, this, I don't know, this outer ring on their motors. Kind of looks like a Surpass motor. Not sure the turns. Probably your standard kind of 27 turn, but I mean it's got a cooling fan. That's kind of neat. And this actually looks really nice, and it's assembled well, and yeah, I've got to get into this to figure it all out. This would probably be the mechanism that would change the gears. Pretty neat stuff. Looks nice and clean. And the tooling on this looks really nice. Oh, there's some scratches there, some imperfections, but other than that, I mean, the fit's nice. It's a nice looking part. Got 3-speed transmission here, so it looks like the gearing works 4-wheel. So we have a 4-wheel low, a 2-wheel medium, and a 2-wheel high. I've never owned an original Bruiser. I'm not sure if that's the same sort of gearing setup, but anyway, yeah, 4 low, 2 medium, 2 high. Last but not least, the Tarshell. And this is what I'm really excited about. I love these old Toyota bodies. I'm really excited every time I see one to have another one in my stable. I'm pretty stoked. So let's get this guy opened up and see what she looks like. We've got a whole lot going on here, guys. There's a lot of parts for this. I'm really happy to see the bumper has that kind of really soft white look, not a really shiny white, a really nice soft white, just like the original Bruiser did. Chrome looks nice. Finish is good everywhere, nice and shiny. I don't know about those mirrors, what kind of design we got going on there, but anyway. We've got a chrome camper topper cover thing, which is super goofy looking. That's going to get the chrome stripped off it later on. Some more black bits and pieces. Servo saver. Front grille, beautiful. Look at that. Pre-painted taillight lenses. Beautiful. And then of course the body. That looks so nice. Looks just like the real thing. Couple little blemishes here and there, but no big deal. Clear window. Box is nice, like really nice and thick plastic. Does not have the Toyota or Toyota emblem on the back. Beautiful. So that is it, gang. Oh, hang on. One last part. Interior. This is it. We've got a, I don't know what it looks like on camera. It's kind of a muddy, dirty, dark orangey, almost red interior, which is pretty cool. Which is actually, you know, I think of my uncle's old Toyota truck in the 80s. I think it was a similar color. You know, maybe black out the floor here to kind of separate the two, and put a driver in there would look pretty darn good. So pretty nice interior, honestly. So that's it, guys. That's my quick unboxing video. I didn't want to keep it long. Just wanted to let you guys know who are guys that are out there shopping around for one of these in the kit version. Yeah, the kit version's out there. I picked it up on Banggood, and I think I paid about 230 bucks Canadian for it, and that was with shipping, and I got it in about 2.5 weeks. So that's good value right there. So I'm not going to do a build video on this one. I find my build videos are way too boring, so I'll skip that, and we'll get to a running video soon. Thanks everybody for watching. Love you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. That helps me out a lot. And I will see you all later. Enjoy RCing. Bye.